It's time to meet the starters for today's game. First for the visiting Garrett Lakers, Natalie Warren. Number 5, Chloe McCall. Number 6, Sydney Weeks. Number 7, Courtney Milner. Number 12, Allison Harnold. Number 13, Georgelon Ward. Number 16, Victoria Kovasak. Number 17, Shanae Zach. 22, Ruby Malloy. 23, Nevaeh Hamborski. And number 0, Sarah Tabina. The Lakers are coached by Brandon Jackson, assisted by Alea Waggers and Jim Carvin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starters liner for your CCBC Essex Knights. Number 1, Ahmed. Number 2, Ashlyn Fuentes. Number 3, Avery Lane. Number 5, Lindsay Lopez. Number 6, Mia Vetri. Number 8, Samantha Grace. Number 10, Mackenzie Saliza. Number 11, Ismaari Hernandez. Number 15, Alexander Henning. Number 21, Tatiana Cooper. Number 33, Kayla Davis-Friend. The Knights are coached by Stevie King, assisted by Emily Vetri and Natalie Berkey. Ladies and gentlemen, here at CCBC Essex, we embody the spirit of sportsmanship because it's an important component of being a student athlete. We ask that you please refrain from the use of profanity and let all spectators remain positive and cheering for their favorite team.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Castle at CCBC Essex. Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth, once again bringing you all the action live on YouTube, your home for all of the Knights' home games. We've got the fans still piling in to the Castle, and our good friends at Chick-fil-A Nottingham Square setting up the chicken sandwich stand, which means the action on the turf just seconds away. The Knights are back in the friendly Castle once again for the second time this year, looking for their third victory of the year. The Knights currently 2-0 on the season, 9 goals scored for them in those 2 games. That's good for a 4.5 goals per game average. Lakers on the other end, well, there's no stats to point to for this season. We'd have to go all the way back to 2023 to give you some information on the Garrett Lakers, because today is their opening contest of the season. They had 1 scrimmage earlier this season, but the regular season officially kicks off right here, right now for the Garrett Lakers, and a tough challenge in front of them as they have the number 18 nationally ranked CCBC Essex Knights looking for a 3rd straight victory to start the season. And what a start for them. High hopes. That, of course, include a return trip to the national tournament. That's everybody's goal when the season starts. The Knights doing what they need to so far. Another challenge in front of them here, just moments away. And we are off. Lakers in the baby blue. Knights in the home whites. Move it backwards to move it forward. The Lakers, a couple of nice passes there. Knights with possession as soon as they got into their offensive zone, though. Tatiana Cooper with the ball on the far sideline, leading scorer for the Knights. 5 goals through 2 games. Number 21 off to a hot start this season. Fake the cross. Bide a little bit more space. Knights will have to do it again, though. And this time an individual tackles made by the Lakers. Hot Potato with possession for a moment as the two teams trade tackles. Hot Potato continues with possession here. Over the line, out of play. Knights with the throw in. Just a little couple feet in front of the midfield line. Smartly throws it to space. Lakers quickly on that ball pressure, though. Two blue jerseys making it difficult. Looking for the through ball, finding it. Two blue jerseys there. And the shot comes anyway. Easy save. Point blank. Saw that little hesitation once the ball was on the foot in the box. Probably thinking initially looking to center that. Two white jerseys there making the pass. Not the option. Our first shot on goal of the day. Mighty close to the goal. But an easy save nonetheless. Referee wants him to back it up here on this free kick. 4 yards into the offensive zone for the Knights. Trying to go on their first run towards offense. Ball's over everyone's head. Takes a good bounce right there on the line. Lakers looking for the clear. Good ball pressure from the forwards and midfielders. Keeping the ball in this end of the zone. And another whistle. Too much hand fighting, says the referee. So we'll give a free kick, a throw in. So it was out of play, not the hand fighting. Almost 4 minutes have been played in the first half. Lakers, one shot on goal, our only shot on goal so far. It's a real blink and you missed it moment, really. The ball was bouncing around in their offensive zone. Nice through ball. Lakers ran under it. Wanted to do a little bit more with it. But hey, if you're settling for shots on goal, it's pretty good offensive possession. Knights that time in their offensive zone, they'll have to settle for a turnover, as the Lakers will go the other way, or hope to go the other way. Long through pass. Cooper looks for the ball in the middle, and oh my, the keeper may have got a piece of that. Or maybe they just went wide. What a play put on by the Knights. Their opportunity for blink and you missed it offense. Nice through ball up the far sideline. Nice centering pass. Just missed out on that one. 5 minutes into the first half. Both teams trading good looks at offense. Turnover in the defensive zone. Knights trying to make the most of this gift. Now a turnover in the box, and it leads to a goal kick. Saw a white jersey there and a blue jersey there. Wasn't sure who touched it last. Man with the flag on the far sideline. He was sure. Nice steal from the defense as that ball was headed towards a good goal-scoring area. Knights with possession after the throw-in. Connecting passes right now, leading to opportunities like that to go for the through ball, where the Knights had some space on that far sideline. If that ball would have gotten through, that would have been a nice opportunity. Right idea. We'll work on the execution next time into the zone as the defense, right time, right place to make the stop that time. Knights defense, their turn to make the stop as that throw-in goes over everybody's head. Knights are the first one to get to the 50-50 ball, but cannot clear it out of their zone. Lakers will look to do it again. Oh, way to play it with control. Nice little flick over the head. And this time the Lakers play it out of bounds. Approaching almost 10 minutes played in this first half. 37 minutes and some change left in the first 45. Each team has had one real solid look at goal. But outside of that, it's kind of a feeling out process still at this point in the game. And the goalie smartly controls it with the foot and then lets it play back into the box where she can pick it up. Heads up play as the Knights had space and numbers headed towards that bouncing ball. Whistle will go against the Lakers. Lakers showing some signs of struggles playing with possession. Too many times the ball's going on to the other side for them. They're getting possession, whether through whistles like this or tackles at the midfield, but they're not able to maintain possession and sustain it and create an offensive chance for themselves. The Knights, on the other hand, you can see it. They're starting to piece it together, getting closer and closer to a quality look at offense. Bouncing ball. Oh, my. Nice play to move it over towards space. That pass needed a little bit more mustard on it near the sideline, though. Another bouncing ball goes the Knights' way. Spoke too soon. Saw the idea, the triangle offense starting to take shape there for the Lakers. That pass towards the near sideline just didn't find its target, and the Knights looked like they were piecing something together once again there. Momentum continuing to roll onto the side of the number 18 nationally ranked Knights. We knew it was going to be a challenge for this Lakers team, as this is opening night for them. And what a tough game for them on game one. On week one, I should say. Up the far sideline with a throw. Oh, nice move to get around two. And the third. Centering pass. And it's off a white jersey. And they will look to clear it out of the danger zone. Good individual effort there from the Lakers. Izzy Schaefer looked like she was piecing something together. Scrambling for puzzle pieces, both of these teams. Trying to see what this game is going to look like, what's going to take shape. What's going to work, what's not going to work. What adjustments do we have to make at the halftime period? Almost 15 minutes into the first half. And still, everything's up in the air. Nothing but questions. Defensive stop right there in front of the box. Knights once again keeping the pressure on with the forwards and midfielders. Lakers are making the tackles, just not able to clear it out of the zone. We saw a little back and forth amongst teammates there from the Lakers, trying to talk strategy. Maybe they saw something that they can take advantage of. The team that communicates the best on the field, usually the team finds themselves in the winner's circle. Ball played all the way back to the keeper for the Knights. Now here's the big push forward, or the attempt. And one and done for that throw in, as immediately it's going the other way. It has been a few minutes since we've seen a real quality run towards the goal, though one was starting to take shape there. Avery Lane trying to run under that one. Lakers defense makes the play at the last second. Oh, through the wickets. And just in the nick of time. The X is thrown up. We'll take a quick break with these two teams. The save was made. At what cost? Effort get you mighty far in life, and Sarah Tabuna showing a lot of heart and effort there on that play. Not only making the save, but staying in the game afterwards after a long, lengthy conversation with the training staff. The save was made on that play for the Lakers, but the offense was really created. That was a tremendous look at a goal-scoring opportunity for the Knights, and all of it set up by some tremendous skill on display from the passing. Through the wickets, over to one opening, and then quickly over to another opening. And sometimes you play goalie. It is kill or be killed. You come off that line, it's less about skill in those moments, and it's more about your aggressiveness and your willingness to just lay out. Do you hesitate? Or do you make the play? And that time, Lakers made the play. The game remained scoreless. 15 minutes into the first half, and the drama is starting to build. Knights had a quality look at offense moments ago, or the Lakers starting to piece together their second quality look at offense. Oh, beautiful fight for that ball. And who's it go off of? A Knights player, says the ref. And these two teams showing the physicality. Lakers are moving it further up the field. At this point, you go for the long throw and get a bouncing ball in the middle. And there it is. They got the bouncing ball, but it didn't go their way. It bounced up and hit the arm. And that's all she wrote for that offensive run. Lakers played that towards space. Looked initially like they wanted to clear it long. But once again, the ball pressure from the forwards and midfielders on display from the Knights. Not making it easy. The only option they had was to kick it out of bounds and regroup. The defense is set up, but so is the offense. And now it is the Knights' turn to push it a little further up the field with a throw-in. Turn and shoot. And the shoot never came. Ball played just a little too far out in front. And I'm sure the shot wasn't coming. The cross probably. And maybe the shot on the other side of it. Talked about numerous times the ball pressure being applied by the forwards and midfielders by the Knights. Ball pressure being applied by the defensive line for the Lakers just as strong. They're the team that's bending but not breaking. Only issue there is, does the rubber band get too loose? Eventually it will snap. Oh, nice play. Move it towards space. Just a little communication breakdown you see there amongst teammates. The sideline open for the long ball. And that's what Friedenberg was thinking, looking for that centering pass, looking for that through pass. Instead of getting long, Sarah Briggs got wide on the sideline. And I'm sure that's something they'll discuss at halftime. Almost all of the opportunities for quality. Oh, great display of sportsmanship there. Almost all of the quality opportunities that the Knights have had have been on those long through ball passes. Let's make our runs towards the goal. Start peppering the goal a little bit. And the flag's up on that far sideline. Not only do we have two teams still searching for the game's first goal, we really have two teams searching to open up the offense. Only one shot on goal for both of these two teams. And we are about halfway through this first period. Oh, nice tackle right there at the midfield. Play on, says the ref. They were able to save it. Knights piecing some passes together. Sidelines open, so is the middle. Oh, nice move to get around one. Here's the cross. And it's sent away by a defender. We'll never know what that'll lead to. What a beautiful run. Still knocking on opportunity's door. Alexandra Henning with a couple of nice moves up the near sideline and a beautiful cross, but a better defensive stab at it just to send it away. Let the troops, regroup, and it looks like they are in the middle of doing that. Quick substitution coming in for the Lakers, trying to go fresh legs here for the corner. And that is why you guard the front post. Trying to carry it out of the danger zone. Running out of real estate. And the whistle keeps it with the Lakers. Tremendous opportunity for offense for the Knights. Flashes in front of their eyes. The carry from Henning setting up the cross opportunity and then leading to the corner. What could have been? What might be is now it's the Lakers' turn. And they elect to go short. They cross fields. And why not play with possession? That has been the Lakers' issue through most of this first half. Too many turnovers for them. Too many extra opportunities for the Knights. I'm sure at halftime the coaching staff for the Lakers are going to talk about that for sure. They can figure out a way to piece some passes together, play with possession. Maybe they'll have an opportunity to build momentum onto their side. Here's a run. And the Knights get in front of it. Just in the nick of time. The Knights had numbers, but they were certainly running out of space as that ball was getting in towards the box. Headed towards goal scoring area. Just over 20 minutes left to play in half number one. Is one of these two teams going to break through and get the lid off the cookie jar? And that first goal of the game is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a huge momentum switch for these two teams. It's also going to switch the aggressiveness on the other team as well. Whichever team gets down first, you know they're going to come out firing extra hard afterwards. Only question is, which team is that going to be? Which team is going to strike first? Hot potato right there in front of the box. Let's do it again. Knights finally come out on the right side of it. Looking to turn, shoot, and missing out on that one. Tremendous ball pressure applied there from the Lakers players. In a spot like that, I'm sure you're thinking turn and shoot more times than not, but two blue jerseys being right there. You look for the little chip through pass instead. The ball just a little too far out in front of its target. The Knights continuing to get closer and closer towards offense, though. Ref plays for continuation. And now the whistle comes, and it's going the other way. Knights with possession after the freebie. Put it in towards the middle, through ball, and it goes all the way through. Again, the pressure being applied from the forwards by the Knights, leading to the turnover. Isabella Risi, I think, was the one who created that last turnover a moment ago. And now big group substitution checking to the game for the Lakers. Trying to find that combo of fresh legs to get some of that momentum onto their side. It's slowly but surely moving towards the side of the Knights. What are the Lakers going to do about that? Substitution now checking in for the Knights. Lakers running in towards a spot where they could get a cross off in a moment. Knights defense came and shut the door for a moment. Lakers looking to blow it off the hinges here. Throw in, far sideline. With the heel, and oh, nice move coming off the post and sliding to make the catch with ease. Good quality strike there from the Lakers, just to make the goalie sweat a little bit as they were running out of real estate. And somehow was able to get that pass off. Speaking of running out of real estate, the Lakers have officially done that here on this near sideline. Possession switching over to the Knights. Just over 15 minutes left to play in half number one. And that is out of bounds with a throw-in. It's an illegal throw-in. Sideline ref was waving that flag almost immediately. The foot came up on that throw-in. Got to keep that back foot down. I was always amazed by the guys when I was growing up who could do the flip throw. I never had the guts to even try it. I saw somebody do that once here at the Castle many years ago. Oh, nice trickery. Creating the offensive space. What do they do with it? Oh, put it into the back net. Man. Again, the ball pressure from the defense for the Lakers, making the Knights think on their feet, making the Knights act quickly. Couldn't execute that time. Missed opportunity for sure, and those are starting to pile up for the Knights. The longer this game remains scoreless, the more that becomes a point of frustration. Oh, nice pass. Around one. Could not get the pass over to a teammate. But still knocking on opportunity's door here as it's going to be a corner kick. Second of the day for the Knights. Their last one was really quality in towards the front post. Only problem is they didn't have a white jersey to get to it. What do they do this time around? Corner kick near sideline. Hands up. Ball will follow. Good strike. Takes a long bounce. Knights are there first. But again, that ball pressure from the blue jerseys. Smothering. Oh, misplayed there just ever so slightly. And a beautiful fight for the ball will keep it here. Both teams battling here in this final 15 minutes of half number one. Starting to get the feeling that one of these two teams is trying to make sure that it just stays right where it is. Knights, big kick over everyone's head. Oh, what a save! And the flag is up. It doesn't matter at all, though. My goodness. Effort on display on both sides. May not have mattered in the grand scheme of this game, but it certainly matters to all those college scouts watching at home. Hi. What a game here at the Castle. And what a way to get back to business after the long weekend. Knights playing a little bit more freely here over the last 10 minutes or so. The momentum definitely on their side. Here's a race. Knights win it. But the angle was had by the Lakers. Oh my, what an individual battle between those two players. Avery Lane for the Knights and Chloe McCall for the Lakers. Again, effort on display on both sides. Lane with the cross. No one's there to finish. The drama continues to build here. Knights continuing to get closer. Oh, nice ball movement. Hernandez with a nice individual effort a moment ago. Knights will move it a little further up the sideline. They move it back to the defensive line. Oh, what a pass! And my, oh my, no hesitation coming off the line that time. Everybody's got a right to that 50-50 ball. Only difference is the goalie's the only one who can use the mitts. And the referee, not a part of the playing field, so he will blow that one dead. Quick change of possession, a quick race. Oh my, this is a dangerous move. Offsides by just a hair, and that, boys and girls at home, is why coaching staffs preach moving as a line, as a defensive unit. It seemed like for a moment, Lakers maybe found themselves out of position. Nay. They used that sideline judge as a fifth defenseman. Caught the Knights with a hand in the cookie jar. Offsides flag, and a big one there. The basketball coaches will talk about using the baseline as an extra defender. Push your offensive player towards that baseline. The same thing could be said about that offsides flag in soccer. Use it to your advantage. Move as a unit, as a line. They can't get behind you. That has been the saving grace for this Lakers team. That is really why this game is still scoreless. They have done a tremendous job of limiting the opportunities for the Knights to get the ball behind the defensive line for this Lakers team. One of the strongest rubber bands you'll ever see is this Lakers unit today, bending and bending some more, but never breaking. Final 10 minutes to play here in the first 45. We got two teams looking forward to that halftime whistle. We got two coaching staffs looking forward to some Lombardi-esque speeches, I'm sure. You know these coaching staffs have something they want to see their teams adjust moving into the second 45. What is that adjustment going to be from these two teams? We've almost played a full 45 minutes and still nothing but questions in this game. 0 answers. Just like up there on the big board. 0-0 is still our score. Oh my, but not for lack of trying. Lakers looking and coming up empty. 9 minutes left to play in half number 1. So you're saying there's a chance. Lakers looking for a late one. Great communication there amongst the Knights. Realizing they were running out of real estate on that near sideline. Smartly played it back to the line. And smartly, they're in possession there. In possession because they were in position to step up and make the attack. Step up and make the defensive play. Now going defense to offense. And the whistle blows it dead. Boys and girls at home, you want to get that popcorn ready soon. Make sure you get your snacks quickly at halftime because you are not going to want to miss any of the action in the second half. We are in the middle of a potential instant classic here at the Castle. And if you can't join us live here at the Castle, the best place to be is on the couch. Watching on YouTube, your home for all of the Knights' home games. And it doesn't matter if it's the turf, hardwood, or back on the turf in spring. Fall, winter, and spring, you can catch all the action live on YouTube. But also, you can catch all the action live here in person at the Castle as well. Our good friends at Chick-fil-A Nottingham Square always serving the chicky sandwiches. That is, of course, unless we have a Sunday game. Come check out a game before the season ends. It is a tremendous start to the soccer season here. The fall semester is rolling, and the action on the turf has been fast and furious. And, of course, all about family. 6 minutes left in the first half. Oh, what a step up there, Lakers. Making sure that offensive run ends right there, at least for a moment. Knights again on the merry-go-round. Oh, what a save! And the open net! It'll lead to a penalty kick opportunity. Wow. Man, I guess that one's certainly better than just giving up the empty net goal, though now it's a red card issued, and the Lakers not only giving up this penalty kick opportunity, but also be playing with a man down for the rest of the game. Wow, blink and you missed it. What a moment. A great pass, a little chip shot over the head of the defense. One save, needed a second, thought they had it. Referee says nay, nay. What a moment here in the game. What an opportunity. Penalty kick shot here in the final 5 minutes and change of half number one. And back of the net for goal number one here. What a half for this Knights team. Battling all the way through to the final 5 minutes. One of the toughest things to defend against is a perfect pass, and a perfect pass is what set all of that up for the Knights. A beautiful chip over into the box, setting up the first look at offense. And, well, you know what happened after that. Knights up front by the smallest of margins. But they'll be looking to build on it come half number two, I'm sure. But, hey, maybe they'll build on it before then. Moving it up the sideline there for a moment. Now it's the Lakers' turn to move it up the sideline. Oh, my. Couple of nice passes in a row here from the Knights. That last one was one too many. 4 minutes left in the first half. And what a different feel this half has now. Not only did the Knights get the lid off the cookie jar, but to do it in the fashion in which they did it, I do think has given this Lakers team a little bit of a pin in their cushion. A little deflation on display here from the Lakers in this final minute, and how can you not? They thought they had the defensive play. And speaking of defensive plays, what a stop there. Individual effort. Oh, again there, the individual effort with the offense this time. Maya Friedenberg with the steal, and then defense to offense with some style. 3 minutes. That's all that separates these two teams from the halftime whistle. Knights looking for more offense before we get there. Also clearly happy to play at the pace that they've already established. It's one of the great things about having a battle of a game like this. The two teams going back and forth, feeling each other out, making it onto the other side of that feeling out process, only to then continue to fight trade punches. Once you land that first big punch, you've established yourself as top dog. You've established the pace at which the other team needs to come and meet you at. Are the Lakers going to be able to meet the Knights at their pace? Are they going to be able to match the Knights at their own game? Oh, what a save on the edge of the box! Knights still looking for offense. Oh my goodness. What a display. Defense continues to be strong here for the Lakers. But the Knights continuing to look for offense. Slide tackle in the box. Creating this defense to offense moment here. The legs just too tired and not enough players in the offensive zone. It was 1-on-4, and that's a tough matchup, even for the most skilled player. Whistle. 45 seconds left in this half. The Knights looking for one last chance at offense. He says, move it back a little bit, please and thank you. And all this does is just take more time off the clock for the Knights. They're going to have to go real quickly here. This will be a buzzer beater if they can find it. Good strike. Can't be played with control, and it's sent over the line, and that will be the last hoorah, it looks like. There's a whole nother 45 in front of these two teams. The Lakers are going to have to find something deep within themselves to get this game back tied up. And they'll have to find something else even after that if they want to get in the lead for the first time today. The Knights in control on the big board and in control of all the momentum as we head into halftime. action in the second half already underway here at the Castle. And it is a game that, well, there's no way the first 45 can feel like, or excuse me, there's no way the second 45 can feel like the first 45 did, as it is really, really a brand new ball game as we come out of halftime. Not only are the Knights up 1 on the big board, but they're also up 1 in terms of players on the field. The Knights' 1 goal in the first half, if you're just joining us, came off a penalty kick, and it was a doozy of a play. Goalie made the initial save, then on the rebound shot, the ball was played off of the hand of a defenseman for the Lakers. They made the save, but they were issued the red card, and the Knights were able to get the penalty kick goal and get themselves out in front, and that is where we start this second 45. Now, everything before that penalty kick goal for the Knights had been relatively back and forth, and maybe back and forth is a little bit disingenuous, as the play was dominated by the Knights in terms of time of possession, but the 0-0 on the big board, well, it had us in a fight. And that was really the best way to describe what we saw through most of that first half. The two teams really fighting defensively. Now, of course, that was then. This is now. We've got a whole nother 45 in front of us. Well, 42 and some change at this point. You know, these two teams talked strategy during the 15-minute intermission. What's the strategy going to be? What is the change going to be for these two teams? What's going to get the Knights further out in front, and what's going to get the Lakers back to even? Only time will tell. It was an uphill battle for the Lakers from the word go when they came in for their opening contest of the year against a number 18 ranked nationally Knights team. And of course, down 1 in terms of players on the field and score on the big board. That hill starting to look like a mountain. Still time for them to be able to see the other side of the comeback trail, though. Just need to make the plays as they present themselves in front of them. Oh, nice through ball. Cooper's there. Stepped over it. Couldn't beat the goalie, though. Nice pass. Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful pass. Mia Vetri, I believe it was. My dad, growing up, used to say, the pass is prettier than the shot. On that one, Pops, you certainly were right. What a beautiful pass from number 6, Mia Vetri, freshman out of Sparrows Point, Maryland, by way of Sparrows Point High School. Going for the continuation. Oh, nice move. And into the side of the net. Showed it, took it away. Ashlyn Fuentes with a dangle move if you're a hockey fan. The old inside-out crossover for my hardwood fans. Into the halftime. Rolling on their side before the penalty kick, and then post-penalty kick, it was all on their side, and it is looking like more of the same, at least to start this second 45. Some of the rough stuff. We'll draw the whistle. Coachable moment. Life's full of them. We'll move on, just like the game does. Oh, nice play with control and then trying to turn. The defense makes the recovery. Oh, a nice move again. Playing towards space. Around a second. Centering pass. They got the shot off. An easy save of the cannonball that time. Samantha Grace, sophomore out of Jarrettsville, Maryland. The grade 8 took the shot. Knights are looking to get a second half cookie here. Oh, nice move from Grace. Knights are really playing with their heads up. Not trying to force the issue, not trying to force the ball deeper into the offensive zone just because they can. They're playing towards space, whether through the individual game or the passing. It is hard to defend against skill, and the Knights showing the skill early and often here. Almost 10 minutes into half number 2, and we are still at a 1-0 game. The Lakers are still very much alive in this contest, but they're watching the Knights build more and more momentum for themselves. And the Knights are getting closer and closer to creating some distance between them and the visiting Lakers. Oh, nice ball in towards the middle. Cooper's there. Oh, what a save. What a shot. What a save. A beautiful pass and then the athleticism to get to the ball on the volley. Oh, here comes the breakaway. They don't have numbers or space or possession. What a run defensively. Ashlyn Fuentes turned on the Jets. Ashlyn Fuentes, huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Collecting all the rings. She made a clear path towards the tackle and made sure the run ended there. But that was a little bit of momentum on the side of the Lakers. A play like that is all it takes for this game to get back to even. We talked about midway through the first half how much the game was going to change after the first goal. And it changes on both sides. The Knights obviously feeling good, living better. But now, the aggressiveness for the Lakers, if it hasn't already ramped up, it will sooner than later. Fuentes switching fields with a nice one. Cooper plays it over to the left foot and was looking for a top shelf cookie. Looking to go high into the top corner. Missing high and wide. Opportunities continuing to pile up for the Knights. Trying to save it from going over the line. Great effort Natalie Warren. Laying it up for a teammate who plays it into the side of the net. At 2 blue jerseys right there. The ball pressure. That ball moving deeper and deeper into the offensive zone. Knights did best they could with that real estate that they have. Having those 2 white jerseys there. Passing towards space. Got the cross off. Just a little wide. Another look at offense. Long shot. Goes off the back. Almost up the ramp, so to speak. Into the waiting arms of the keeper for the Lakers. It's tough to piece these passes together. The field tilted onto one side, so much of the play staying in the defensive zone for the Lakers. It's hard enough to switch fields. When it's tilted like that, it's even harder down a player on the field. Playing with possession here. And the game of peekaboo finally ends. Whistle goes against the Lakers. Push it forward, only to watch it come back. It's a boomerang, this ball is here in the second half. It is living on this side of the field. Smart heads-up plays like that. Big reason why Knights push it over onto the other side. See all that space on the far sideline. And immediately it's a quick run at the goal. Couple more passes. Now they find themselves on this side. A passing display. Solid. A little deflection. Possession stays right here. And it'll be another throw in. Missile of a throw in. Led to a little 50-50 ball after the deflection. And the Knights once again finding the space. Lakers once again recovering. Keeping that ball in front of them. Even down a player. Their defensive effort remains strong. As we see our potential Shackton a fool moment there. Oh my. Find the fun where you can have it, especially in a game like this. It's been fight through most of the contest. Remember, fans at home, goalie for the Lakers, Sarah Tabuena, took a tough shot earlier in the first half on a breakaway. Really ate the cannonball in the midsection. Was able to make the save, but was a little worse for wear afterwards. Her play in goal for the Lakers, a big reason why this game is still very much in hand, or still very much in their grasp. Man, really easy for me to say. It's up in the air, the game. That's what I'm still trying to say. It's up in the air for both teams. Knights in the driver's seat, but still by the smallest of margins. And really without any strong looks at offense in this second half. They've had a couple of short bursts. But no real moments that the Knights could look at here in this second half where they can say, man, we really, really should have scored on that one. Some cramping on the field. Or maybe the knees knocked. That was a misplay. Lakers going to substitutions frequently here in this second half. No surprise. Tired legs certainly going to play a factor. Up and at 'em as the Knights send it further into their offensive zone. Can't do much with it. It's amazing. It just dawned on me. I was thinking, the game has really slowed down here over the last 10 minutes or so. How often do you see a team in the lead, but yet the team who's down is kind of dictating the pace? The Knights certainly look like they want to speed it up a little bit, just unable to really find that second gear in the second half. And this slower pace is maybe working in favor of the Lakers just a little bit. It's certainly keeping their comeback hopes alive. Both of these teams, one small bounce away from a much different feel in this game. Lakers hoping for the bounce that leads to a game-tying goal. Knights, on the other hand, looking for the bounce that leads to a potential dagger. It's coming for one of these two teams here in the next 5-10 minutes. Lakers use the body as a shield. Make sure the Knights can't get to it. Another throw in further up the line. And that's a whistle. Oh my. Certainly was at that slower pace we were just talking, but hey, blink and you missed it. Lakers got the ball a little deep in their offensive zone with a chance to do something with it. Free kick. 20 yards into their offensive zone. And not a quality strike there. And it leads to a quick transition on the other end. Beat the goalie. It's wide open. Oh, my! Oh, my. Blink and you missed it. You thought it was an opportunity for the Lakers. Then it looked like a sure thing for the Knights. Only for it not to be. Coachable moment. Life's full of them. The game moves on. And man, oh man, it's got a new feel to it now. Lakers, so you're saying there's a chance. Knights. Strong dribbles into the box. They want the flag for the offsides. There's not coming. That was a good pass. And oh! What a move by Fuentes. And now it is the Knights' turn. They have got a free kick right outside the box. Certainly much better spot than the Lakers a moment ago. This is just feet away from that beginning of the box on the near sideline. It's a two-person wall set up right now. Goalies on the front post positioning them. And here is a big moment in the game. Off the chest, played off, far post, and what a save! Great play put on there by the Knights. Got the turn and shoot. Goalie in the position to make the save. And it is still 1-0. Substitutions checking in for both teams. And that miss on goal a moment ago that we saw from the Knights, it does seem like it has picked up their intensity a little bit. And again, maybe they've just got a little bit more field to work with. They've been wanting to go fast. They just couldn't find the second gear. And maybe they found it. Maybe it'll lead to the game's second goal. What a step up and ball denial there. And can't do that. Shot put throw in. $20 minutes left to play. 20 minutes for one of these two teams to find one more. Referee shaking his head after he couldn't secure that loose ball. He knew he'd never hear the end of it from one of the ball boys after that one. These two teams playing hot potato with possession here. Knights finding a little bit of real estate. Split the defense. Looking for the cross. And the door shut for a moment. Back in towards the middle, bouncing ball, and the flag is up that time. That one was mighty close. Grace plays it with control, and a good run from the defensive line. Stepping up, making sure that pass didn't find its way through. That was headed towards a goal-scoring area. Lakers hoping that's where they're headed. It rolls deep into their offensive zone, but nothing they can do about it. 18 minutes and some change left in this one. And we still have the same score that we started with in this second half. 1-0 Knights. What a game this is. What a challenge for both teams. The Knights trying to move to 3-0. The Lakers trying to pull off the upset in game number 1 of the season for them. Through ball on the near sideline. Got through there for a second, but then the defense was able to recover and get into possession. Use the body as a shield. Other substitution checking into the game for the Lakers. It has been fast and furious with the sub packages. Trying to find fresh legs, trying to find that combo. It gets this game back to even. Hats off to this Lakers team for keeping this ball in front of them like they have in the second half. Down a man and down on the big board. They've kept themselves alive here in this game. They've battled through the storm, and they've given themselves a chance as we enter the final 15 minutes of play. As you see a beautiful strike put on there, just out of reach. Looking for a top shelf cookie. Those are the toughest to grab. The Knights will search a little longer. Hot potato, the ball going back and forth between these two teams. Lakers trying to find the clear. Played in towards space. And the Knights, smartly, the last one's back. Both teams have done a tremendous job defensively of limiting the amount of chances that the other team has to get that ball over their heads. Oh, nice hustle. That race towards the ball as it looked like it was going to go out of bounds. Diamond Brown able to keep it in. Really create another offensive possession for this Knights team. Still searching for the dagger. Who knows? Maybe they already found it, and it'll just be a slow death for this Lakers team. Oh, swing and a miss. Fuentes takes the 50-50 and sends it wide of the net. She may have scored on that lacrosse goal behind the second net. The beat goes on. The song remains the same here in this one. The Knights in the driver's seat, but still by the smallest of margins. Lakers right there in the rear view, staying alive. Possession won by the Knights. Here's the run. Oh, nice move. Bouncing off a defender and running out of real estate. Sarah Briggs with the carry for the Knights that time. Petrie with the quick pass over to Grace. Grace looking for her run, and a little communication breakdown there. Something developing between teammates there as Grace carried towards space, and Brown was looking to make a run in towards the middle of the box. Pass just a little bit behind its target. Lakers still trying. Cooper, shot, and the cannonball. Drops her to a knee, but a clean catch. Hope still alive for the team in the blue jerseys. It's Slim and Nunn, but the door is still open for their friend Slim. Oh, nice fake pass. Little head fake, creating space. Knights taking turns. Through ball, a little bit too far out in front. Another one. Right idea. The run starting to take shape for the Knights. Just not finding the execution. Oh, Brown with the interception. Another go after the deflection. Oh, what a save! Oh my, Cooper there to finish, but her chance never came. Lakers trying to go defense to offense, but the Knights, again, the last one's back. What a run towards the goal that time. A beautiful cross put on by Brown. I don't know if it was one mid or two, but she got one of them on there and made enough of a deflection on that ball to keep the hopes alive for the Lakers. What a run. What a stop. What a game. And I had a feeling that this second half was going to be a much different song and dance from the first. I thought the fight was going to be one-sided, honestly. After the Knights getting that penalty kick goal and then coming into the second half, facing a team down on the scoreboard and down a man, as we see really solid Matt Stover impression. Splitting the uprights. I thought all the numbers that went against the Lakers at the end of the first 45 was going to be a backbreaker for them here in the second, and it hasn't. They have answered the challenge, and they have continued to punch with the Knights. Now they're down on the scorecard. They're being outpunched. But to go the distance with the champs, so to speak, like this, very impressive. And hey, 9 minutes left. Maybe they find the counterpunch they need. It's the Knights, though, looking for the knockout right now. Grace playing it over to the other side. Oh, nice passing display. One more pass. Nice look at offense there for the Knights a moment ago. Slim and Nunn still hanging out, still hanging around the field for this Lakers team. And a big strike there, as that was a bouncing ball right there on the line of the box. And it looks like the deflection for the Lakers will give them a corner kick, or the Knights a corner kick, I should say, but also the deflection for the Lakers probably made that a much tougher shot. Those bouncing balls, always some of the toughest strikes. If you can center it properly, you can get a lot of power behind those shots. Hard to get down accurately. Oh, there's a quality corner. Blue jerseys are there first, and the goalie makes the save with maybe a centimeter to save. Oh, my. Running out of real estate. Right there on the line. Knights still searching for the dagger. Lakers still searching for the game changer. Runs all the way back to the goalie. Forwards putting some pressure on it. Lakers got to try and keep it on this side. Pressure initially, but it goes the other way. Tremendous job by Hernandez. Miss Mary Hernandez, number 11, freshman out of Elizabeth Seton High School, using the body as a shield, not allowing number 7 for the Lakers, Courtney Milner, to get to that ball. It's 50-50 balls like that. Everyone's got a right to it. Well, you've got a right to take a break now as injured player seeking some medical attention as the trainer's now on the field. 1-0 the score on the big board. 7 minutes. That's all that's left in this one. Knights elect for the short kick. And they in play for possession here. Still searching for the dagger. And they'd love a second goal, but possession just as good. You play passive. Try and play for control. A lot of times it'll end up in your defensive zone. That's how you end up playing on your heels. I think there's a fine line between playing passive and playing aggressive. You don't always have to be searching and hunting to go for the goal every time. You can still play aggressive and search for the pass and search for the space. It could be an aggressive game of keep away. Substitution checking in for the Lakers again in the final 5 minutes of the contest. And that will give a free one to the Lakers. Lakers pushing everyone up. Oh my. Almost a costly turnover. Lakers get it right back. Making the run. Trying to find a centering pass, but the defense is there. Defense there again, and oh, there's a whistle. And it is a free kick deep in the offensive zone for the Lakers. They had one from a similar spot earlier in this half. Was not a quality strike. What do they have here second time around? Better effort, bouncing ball, and it's cleared out of the danger zone by the Knights. Tremendous defensive effort. They were the first ones there with the head ball. And then the big clear as well. Lakers need a big clear now. And they elect to go for the small one. Great ball pressure put on by Cooper. A couple of other white jerseys there as well. Silenzia. And company making it difficult. Lakers were searching for hope and finding none of it. Knights searching for offense. Pass over to Cooper. One more pass. Friedenberg with the big shot wide of the net. That was a heads-up play from number 21. Leading goal scorer for this Knights team, but passed up a good shot for a better one. Tatiana Cooper, 5 goals on the year for her coming into this one. That missed shot from the Knights gives possession to the Lakers. They have got to figure out a way to hold on to it. They are maybe only going to get one more chance, if they get that. Vetri with a nice individual move to create the space, and then the pass. Hernandez. Possession stays here with the Knights. Lakers step up for the steal initially. Can't get it past the midfield. Another look. Play on, says the ref. Good tackle. Under 2 minutes to play. Ball in the middle. Cooper. Shot. Goal! That's the game! And a late dagger for the Knights, but they do find it. What a battle here at the Castle. I may have declared this game, but we are not playing golden goal. We are not playing next goal wins. There is still 90 seconds left to play, and the Lakers are going to give it their all. You got to feel like that second one for the Knights is going to be the difference maker. What a battle between these two teams. The Lakers, a challenge in front of them as they started their season not only on the road but up against the number 18 nationally ranked CCBC Essex Knights. And they punched and punched, but they got out-punched. As now with a minute left to go, the Knights are looking like they are going to be moving to 3-0 on the season. What a start for this team. They don't just give away that number 18 next to their name. They had to earn it. Now, part of that is what they did last year, and now 2 games in, almost 3 games in, they're going to see their names jump up the list a few spots, and that is because of what they're doing right now this season. They are earning their spot, and they're earning the right to move up the list a few spots. The Knights will move to 3-0 on the season, and they have 11 goals scored through 3 games. The offense on display here early and often for this Knights squad. And there it is, the final whistle. 2-0 is the score for the Knights' 3rd victory of the season, 2nd at home. And they'll have another chance to defend the territory here at the Castle on Saturday. It's a doubleheader of action on Saturday live here at the Castle. Hope you can join us then. And until next time, Aaron Thomas saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night.